My vanity station needs some organization and we're doing it right now. Bum 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 bum. DIY friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Danie and today's DIY in progress is all about creating custom organization for my brand new vanity station. As we know, I am a huge fan of finding unique DIY solutions to organize and declutter my home. And after spending so many weeks on creating this beautiful vanity station behind me, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into this space. So it just felt silly to not want to take that a step further and really focus on how I can organize and optimize this vanity station so that I can have the best space for me in my home. But before we get into it, if you are new here, then hello, welcome. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and join this marvelous Creative Beast community. We do all things home and DIY, and sometimes we can get a bit weird, but we like weird here. So with that said, let's get organizing this makeup vanity station because it's gonna feel so damn satisfying. Editor, roll the tape. Boop. It's a little brush ASMR for you. Okay, so first and foremost, I just want to state that I'm not really like a big makeup person. I don't carry a lot of makeup. I don't try different brands because I think it's fun. I'm like one of those people that just likes what I like. I use the same thing over and over again, and I do not veer away from that. All right, but let me show you the areas that I want to focus on in terms of organization in this space. So I really want to focus on these 4 drawers. The bottom 2 drawers I've actually filled with like linens and stuff and extra things that I don't need. So those bottom 2 drawers are spoken for. Also, I really want to address this mirror. I saw a lot of comments come through when I first launched the vanity station talking about how much they loved the design, but they really hated that I put this silver extendable mirror on my wall. I agree with you. I do not want it to be silver either. I do not own a speck of silver anywhere in my home, nor do I plan to, because silver is just not my jam. I am a brass gal through and through. Don't tell the werewolves.
I'm going someplace where they treat werewolves with respect.
We're gonna change that, don't you worry. Okay, another thing I wanna solve is this. When I was filming the finished shots for the vanity station, I had sourced something that I liked a lot. However, I couldn't get it in time. So I was like, okay, well, I just need to solve a problem. And I actually had these in my home. The funny thing is look, it says right on it. It's just meant to be a pencil holder. I actually did like the fact that they were kind of like a nice porcelain, but I really wanted to find something better. I don't like that they're also detached. I wanted something that's like just more of like an area, a station. And some organizational elements that I already have that are working for me is my Q-tip holder. I actually love this little glass case for it. I think it's super cute. I've had it for a while and I definitely want to keep that. I also love the tray that I put on my vanity station, and it's just a really great place to keep all of my beauty supplies that I use on a daily basis in an organized way so that it's not laying out on my vanity top. Okay friends, this is everything we have to organize. Deodorants, yes, sometimes I wear male deodorant. I have so many eyeshadows. I need to go through these and figure out which colors I actually wear and which ones I don't. We have some highlighters, bobby pins, foundation area, face cream, self-care area, face mask stuff, hand creams, nail stuff, body cream stuff. We got blushes, bronzers. We have a dreidel. This is a long story. Essentially, a friend gave this to me so long ago. For some reason, it's always stayed in my makeup kit, and I feel like I just have to always keep it with my makeup. It's just a thing. We have hair stuff over here, hair stuff over here, a bunch of lipsticks. Clearly, I attract to one color and one color only. I have my Moxie Lash kit, which I never use. I also used one of these kits to hold a lot of my scrunchies. Oh, we have hair ties over here. I have 3 hats that need to get organized. Putting everything out on display like this, it's actually been really helpful for me. My brain works so much better on a visual level, so seeing it in front of me, being able to group it into like-minded things is so helpful when you're trying to just organize a lot of things. I bought myself a bunch of containers. So I just got this off Amazon. What I really loved is like, it was like literally $30 for all of these containers. They come in 3 sizes. So I have a long one, a short one, 4 sizes, a medium one, and then on the bottom here, a big one. But because these are stackable, it allows me to have like-minded things together, but separated. I don't want to get my bobby pins all up in the hair tie space.
Not today, Satan.
Let me show you another thing that I bought ahead of time. Check this out. Oh my God, since I've built this vanity, I've been walking all the way to the bathroom to throw out anything that I needed. I didn't want to put a garbage in here just because I'm like, well, that doesn't look nice. So I actually have this little bin. It's got a lid on it. It's like teeny tiny little garbage. It's the perfect wastebasket. So I'm really happy. I feel like this is a big win. They have a whole bunch of different sizes at IKEA, so highly recommend you go pick one up. Very inexpensive. So another thing that I picked up was this clear acrylic organizer. I actually thought that this would be nice for organizing my brushes, but I don't know, I kind of just don't love this look for my vanity top. I wanted to find something a little bit more appropriate, and I think I did. It's supposed to be coming within the next 2 days, so cross fingers for us. I also have this big bin. I actually already had this one before. So I think I'll keep it just in case. It might be helpful for kind of like the bigger stuff. I have a lot of face masks and like, you know, the under eyes and the nose thing. So I think that'll be really great for organizing those. Hopefully this all works out, but I think where I want to start is on the mirror. Let's go make that mirror brass, shall we? Okay, I am in this studio. Mirror in front of me. What I have is rub and buff. I kind of went back and forth about how I wanted to make this an antique gold. And if I was to spray paint it, I don't think it would go over well because it has this function. You know, the spray paint would just gunk up on any of the sections. So I'm kind of hoping that the rub and buff is maybe a better solution for a situation like this. Actually, I want to see if I can get this mirror to be taken apart before. I got a step ahead of myself here. Let's see if I can. Ooh, wow, this really just like comes apart. Huh, so it's really just a little piece of foam in between 2 mirrors, and then we have this casing. Well, la-di-da. Funny how when you take things apart, you learn the truth. Let's see if we can still make a brass out of you. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry and we will come back to it later. But in the meantime, I thought we could move on to my hat organizing solution. Let's go back upstairs and I will show you what I mean. Okay, so let's talk about the hats. I have this peg rack here, which I figured would be a perfect place to hang the hats. These are my hats. I actually have 3 of them that I, you know, wear continuously and cycle through depending on my outfit. Black, blue, and black. I know. I normally was just doing this before. This wasn't really working. So then I thought, see, oh my gosh. That wasn't really working for me. So then I thought, let's do a vertical hanging solution so that the hats can then hang this way and take up less space. I still have a lot of peg rack left. That is functional for me. So I have these. Now, I was using these for my cafe curtains in my kitchen, so I had a whole bunch of them left over. So I decided, why don't I just use these to hang my hats in a vertical way? So I can take my hat, use the clip it on, and it's like, she's on there. She ain't going nowhere. So with these and this string, this is actually like a really thick macrame cord. I'm kind of worried it actually is too thick, but we're gonna make it work because this is all I have. So I think with this and this, we can make something kind of cute. So let's give it a go. Let's macrame and let's see if we can solve our hat storage issue. Let's do it. I just finished. This was a really easy peasy solution, but I think it's gonna be effective. So let's check it out. This goes on peg rack. We take hats, hat 1, hat 2, hat 3. Yay! Vertical hat storage! Honestly, this is way better than what I had before, which is nothing. Let's go put that mirror back together because that should be dry by now. And let's see if that brass detailing worked. Yes! Okay, honestly, I think this worked, guys. Okay, so it's nice and dry, nothing left on my hands. It doesn't scrape, it doesn't get mucked up. I am thrilled. So let's get this back together. Let's put it back on the wall and then we can cross this off as problem solved number 2. So excited. Now, how did I take this apart to get this back together again? All right, let's move on to the next thing we need to solve. We have our organizing bins. We have the drawer that the organizing bins are going to go in. Perfect. The problem is that these obviously are not custom built to size to fit inside this drawer. So there's going to be some gaps, which means that every time I open up this drawer, these containers are going to slide around. It's inevitable. I've had these containers in this drawer. They did slide around. It was not a great scene. So to solve this sliding problem, I sourced this grippy mat.
That's it. Patrick, your genius is showing.
Where?
And what I want to do is just line the insides of all of my drawers so that any of the containers that are lying in there, they won't move around because they'll stay gripped to this. It seemed like the simple, cost-effective solution, and it gives me the versatility to design my drawer however I want, change it up however I want, and now I can take the containers out whenever I want to do my makeup. It's a win-win-win-win. So let's measure the drawer, let's cut these, and let's get them inside. So I ended up putting rubber pads in all the drawers except this one, and I'll tell you why. So this drawer is going to be dedicated to all of my hair supplies, so like my hair dryer, any of my hot irons, and I wanted to put something in here that not only is going to stop them from sliding around, but also allowed me to put them away even if they were cooling down after I used them. So what I was able to find was this silicone mat, and what's great about this silicone mat is that it actually lines the entire inside of this drawer plus the sides. So it's kind of a perfect scenario. So what's also great is that I have the ability to take the silicone mat out, put it on my vanity top, and if I'm using multiple tools, I have a silicone top to put my hot tools on, and I don't have to worry about, you know, damaging my vanity. Is this overkill? I don't know, but you know what? I would rather be safe than sorry, and it just fits so well. All right, so we have our grip mats, we have our containers. I think we are ready to organize all of the elements that are going inside this vanity. And I don't know about you, but I'm thinking this is a great opportunity to give ourselves a little organization ASMR satisfaction. So let's get going. DIY friends, it's a new day. I am feeling so optimistic about all of this organization, and literally nothing's on my bed. I can't believe all of that stuff fit in there. It's insane. But last night I had a thought. Let me walk you through my thought. The thing is about these guys is that they're so tiny. Like, it's very shallow in terms of the depth of this drawer. And I feel like I'm not optimizing how I can use this drawer space to the best of my ability. This drawer is a bit stuffed. We have all of my hair stuff and products in here, and that's all fine and dandy, but I thought this could go in here if I was able to create kind of like a 2-tier storage element. So I want to create a storage element that kind of allows me to have a second tier, but will slide back, allow me to access what's ever underneath, and then it can slide back forward, and then I can keep all of this stuff on there. So that's what I want to do, but I don't have the right lumber to do this, so we need to go to the hardware store. Let's go wood shopping. I'm so excited. Piece. My friends, was that not the easiest solve you've ever seen? It works. It's totally great. We have an entire little cubby above, and it slides just as I hoped. That's amazing. But I also did something. I went and cut one of these guys, and I figured I can add this on top. I'm actually going to glue it down just so that it stays put, but then this gives me a little bit of a grippiness for anything that's sitting on top. If it's like a container or whatever, it'll just stay put, even if I move this. I think I might just keep this like wood. Maybe I should stain it.
3 hours later.
Maybe we should stain it. But for now, let's just put this all together and see if it functions the way that I hoped, and then I will go stain this. Okay. Now that we've proved this works, I am going to go stain it up, add the little rubber pad, but I can do that off camera. So why don't we just roll to the future and look at all of this amazing organization at its best. So satisfying. Oh my God. With this organization. And how fun is this? Like, just adding this little grippy piece made sure that nothing slid. It's so simple. And I just love that I have a place, I have a space for everything, so that when I'm getting ready in the morning, there's just no more clutter, there's no more disorganization, and that's how you should start your morning. I'm just happy. Organizing makes me so happy. But you guys should let me know, what other space do you want to see me tackle? What space do you want to see me organize? Because I am here to help and I am here to come up with some DIY solutions for you. So let me know in the comment section below. Of course, sending so much love to my Patreon family. If you were looking for a community of DIYers who also love to DIY around their home, a place where you can share your love of DIY, share your questions. Maybe you're stuck on something and you need some friends to help. My Patreon is the place to go. Go check it out. And of course, my friends, as always, stay positive, stay creative, and keep on DIYing. Bye-bye.